Femi Bejide is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Clan Africa.
We are actually a very big player with SMEs today, and we are very, we support a lot of micro, small and medium scale enterprises. One of the areas that we focus is getting them access to finance. We believe that, today about between 80 and 90% of the current employment in Nigeria is provided by SMEs. So if Nigeria is going to transition to the next phase of growth, right, a big contribution of our GDP will be provided by SMEs, right? So we are making access to finance in partnership with banks very, very easy. So the ability to profile SMEs very quickly, to know who can access what, is what our unique selling point is, right? So SMEs around major markets across Nigeria, we're working with them, to ensure that they can access finance to be able to expand their businesses, and it's been challenging, but it's definitely been rewarding, and it's a space that we want to focus a lot more on. So the typical customers that we have, and people are, we speak to a very, very wide demographic. In the rent space, I think typically upward mobile people are the ones that access our service. People understand how, even though they have the money to pay for their rent, but they just feel like, look, I could use money to something else while I pay in installment and convenience. For example, some of the services around the rent that we also offer allow in-house cleaning. So once you take our rent, we can also send in people to come clean periodically. Some of those convenience related services, you don't have to do it yourself. So you just sign up on our platform. So young upward mobile people, and then family men too. Families also support families. So we have a very decent demographic, typically between 25 and between 22, 25 and maybe 55. The demographic of people that and both salary earners and self-employed individuals. The ICT sector has done tremendously well. It has grown significantly, at least within the last 10 years. Particularly in the last 5 years, we've experienced a lot of entrepreneurs coming into the space, particularly in the area of fintech as the leading subsector in that category. One of the contributions, and I feel that if we did look at the data to support what contribution ICT has brought to the GDP, we see that significantly year on year that has been increasing. ICT, in terms of also a job and employment opportunity provider for Nigerians, has been very, very impressive. It's not uncommon to have many early stage startups having 5, 10, 20 recruitments, and in their teams, and which are people that when they get recruited are taking off the labor market. So I feel that, and government has been very supportive. Recently, the startup bill got passed, which would further enable more startups to come into the space, and typically startups come into ICT and fintechs and all the edutech and insurtech and legs, right? So it's a space that can only get bigger. Within the next 10, 5, 15 years, we expect that Nigeria should be a dominant ICT player globally. The kind of contribution that ICT gives to countries like India, to China, we expect that as Nigeria progresses towards being the third biggest population by 2050, as is being forecasted, we believe that at least a third of Nigerians should be focused exclusively, and businesses must be driven 100% by technology. That number would like to be higher than that.